Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back once again with Virtual Sailor Next Generation here with the beautiful Allure of the Seas. We are past 5 p.m. That was our all aboard time, was 5 p.m. One of our ship ship licensed out excursions had a bus breakdown. So we are the last vessel here today. Because we have to wait for those people, and we're just going to Miami, so it is about, what, 5:40 now? 5:30 now, actually. We've got that last set of tourists back on the vessel. It is time for us to pull up the gangways and head on out ourselves. I'm up on top of the lamppost. Can I get back down on the ground, please? Thank you. Still love this. Still one of my favorite parts about this ship. I'm excited to take this over to Europe next year. For those of you wondering what's going to be next, let's pop up to the bridge, shall we? Alrighty. Let us get over to the wing. Let's get our controls up. Excuse me. Just to show you our route. We're literally just coming out of Nassau and shooting over to Miami. A little bit faster this evening. Again, we're just about a half an hour behind, which is not a horrible existence. I'm just gonna get those going. Actually, comparatively, I like the sound of those thrusters better. We are away from the dock. And as you can tell, we do have our lights on board now. There's a couple that I've taken out because they just don't fit well with the theming. There's a couple that you can see need to be edited. But you guys at least be able to see it, so that's pretty awesome. Thrusters are off. Reverse as we go. And horn. I swear, with these thrusters, this thing just moves like it's on ice. As we back up from here, we're not going to go any higher than 2 knots. Just to be able to get ourselves into the channel here for a spin and to head on out. Once we get ourselves out, we'll take a little walk around the ship itself. So you guys can see a little bit more of it at nighttime. We'll wait until we get a little bit further away from Nassau to be able to do that. But I figured that could be something fun to be able to do. Slow and steady, doing good. Happy for the pace that we are making. Excuse me. Telling you, it's that time of year where, like, you just get a cough out of nowhere. Drives me nuts. Let's see. Going. Still just at 2 knots, nice and cruising. Again, there's no deterioration. There's no, like, push of water. Like, we should be having to still push through the water. There's no ship that is this perfect. Let's double check on the other side. Got nothing here. So essentially what we're going to do, because we are so large, when we get over here, I'm going to kind of kick us this way, watching the bow in that sand area, turn here, and head on out. Other side. Wait, why did you do that? I am clicking the wrong thing, that is why. Hey. There you go. I'm going to start that. See if that works. It's not going to be enough, which is okay. I'm going to put just a little over. But as we know, we've got to be careful with that, because for some reason, it's on crack. Gotta love that. Still moving pretty good. Just really trying to make sure that we stay in a nice balance of it all. I realize I'm not talking as much. I'm focused, and that's the problem. I don't want to be that focused. Let's roll it that way. God, I can't wait to have a new house. More room. It's working well. I'm actually going to take the rudder out of it. Really just watching the pier edge and everything like that. Gonna get the front going just about the same, like pop over. Really, it's just watching that sandbar on this side, but if I can kind of kick the front over, kick the bow over. Yeah, just enough to keep away from this pier. That's here. That's all I'm trying to do. The radar here. I just also keeping mind of all the sand that's over there. Again, I wish these two worked, because I'd just be sitting and looking at those the whole time. Good rumble. Gonna give a little bit of forward. Try to keep us at that 2 knots. Again, plenty of room to be able to maneuver around. Just want to get ourselves out here, far enough past. Keep that going. Nice and slow. I'm actually going to turn that off for now. Looking good. Gonna just keep on moving backwards at this speed. Happy Thursday. Looking good. We are almost clear of this, so I can start kicking it around. I want to go. Still pretty close. Looking nice, looking good. Alright, let's see if we can get ourselves closer to a stop now. Checking the rear, looking fine. Again, I just wish that I could have I know I could. I haven't figured out exactly how to get more than 4 cameras. Is it shift? Nah. Control? Nah. It's gotta be a way. I know that you can set other cameras to other buttons. Because I'd love one. I would love one right in the back. I was wondering why you had a glow. That'd be just too perfect. But I can't win. Down to 1 knot. That's great. All that's going. I'm curious. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thing is, you can make different cameras. Something I'm gonna have to look at. Definitely something I'm gonna have to look at. Alright, we are good. We are golden. Just gonna check exterior. Yeah, perfectly clear. That's good there. Now, the one thing that's not going to be clear is going to be the bow, the stern of that pier. So we're gonna have to stop it here and just keep turning the bow forward. Right, because if I just literally pop up here, yeah, that wouldn't clear. I'm going to relieve the rear thruster at this time. It actually would clear, wouldn't it? You always look way bigger than you actually are. Let's keep her going. That's why I gotta keep jumping in and out. Keep going. Again, we got a little bit of forward momentum, and I'm actually okay with that. Pull it back a little bit, just so that we're not going super, super quick. Going to end the rear thruster now. Again, she'd clear everything, but at this point, I want her there. Ooh. It's me not paying attention. I was like, yeah, I reset that. I didn't. Excuse me. So sorry for the lack of commentary here. It's just been kind of like... That was weird. Weird. Did I accidentally change something here? No, these are controls. I don't need that one. I need this. Where's my control reset? Yeah. Zero throttle is there. Weird. Couldn't even tell you. But it is time for us to say goodbye to Nassau as we head back towards Miami. Really hoping that our guest had a fantastic time here at Nassau. So if Moses Gaming 6346, if you're watching this video, I'm actually just looking at your comment right now. The reply to mine, the idea of doing the Symphony of the Seas from Miami. Hold on. If I'm correct, the Symphony of the Seas. Yeah, so the Symphony of the Seas would be sister to the Allure. So there's that. And no, I will not change the markings on this one. Huh. Does get you thinking, though. I believe, actually, I'm just going to look on my second computer here. On Rob's. Excuse me. We go to Royal Caribbean. Yeah, she's there. The Symphony. It was actually updated in June. Maybe. That's what I'll say to that one. Maybe we'll get a chance to do that. Yeah, we'll go half. Tighter turn to get out of here. Get through these buoys and get ourselves out to sea for a nice cruising evening here aboard the beautiful Allure of the Seas. This is also a shout out to Rob for all that he's done for Virtual Sailor and all the add-ons that he's done. I know that he wants to take a break. He's made the ships that he wants to make. He has the ports that he wants. So, you know, if this is really where he wants to take off the hat and retire, I say more power to him. He's done so much for the community, which I just appreciate, and I know a lot of people do. If he does continue to make a thing here or there, you know, we're going to be fully supporting that as well. I still would love to eventually, excuse me, throw my hat into the ring to try and figure out how to make certain ports a call, because I would love to go to Baltimore. Well, at least depart from Baltimore. That's one of my biggies. I'm sure there's other places. I just can't think of them right now. But you know, I'd like to be able to build Baltimore. There was a couple spots down in Mexico that needed some love as well. Specifically, as we get down, like in this area, like Colombia. Stuff like that. It's just so barren here before you go through the Panama Canal. I'd love to have that in there. You know, I know that there's some good Rios out there. It's hard to find anybody who's willing to share their model. What else? I think that might be it. Oh, I would love to be able to do some of these areas as well. I've got some of this. There's a couple in New Zealand that I'd like, or at least even right off here from Australia. You know, there's just little places that I'd like to be able to discover. Excuse me. But we'll see. See how it goes. Fingers are crossed, you know, that's all that we kind of can hope for there. Let's see. Trying to edit something over here on the side too. It's not going well. Excuse me. going to clear that buoy. I'm so sorry for the continuous coughing. I hate when people cough in videos. But as somebody who's got thousands of videos out by now, it is hard. It is so hard to try to compress a cough, especially when it's not in your control whatsoever. Oh, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Trying to break something here in the best way possible. Yeah, I broke it. Oh well. Just a certain mod I can't get to play nice, so yeah, it is what it is. I was hoping maybe to do something a little special, but alright. So we are here, not speed yet, but let's get that on course to take over as we are heading out from beautiful Nassau here. Ship does look good lit up at night. I'm excited to see it a little bit later. We'll make sure we share it with you guys. I gotta get rid of that B wave. I'll do that in a bit. But let's say goodbye to Nassau as a whole. We spent a pretty good amount of time here. I was actually surprised on how long it would take to maneuver this guy out, but it's so big. It is so big. So, for now, I'm going to leave it here until the sun decides to set. To be able to show you guys the more full-blown lighting at night. So, we'll see you guys in just a little bit as we pull further away from Nassau. Alright, as promised, everybody, it is time to take a look around the Allure of the Seas with some lights on. As you can see, there is a glow that kind of covers all decks, which is actually very nice in my personal opinion. Since you can't really light from above, it's really nice to be able to kind of light from the sides. Feels like there should be a couple more beacon lights here. But overall, from the side, she's looking good. You know, you got the logo lit up. You've got the... I think this is a lounge or a restaurant up there. Again, the flow riders are lit up. Again, it doesn't give good... because there's no other flash. I guess, you know, if we did this, it kind of gives the illusion that there's other things lit up. But here it is, everybody. I promise, you know, we'll see it more on our sailing tomorrow morning in Miami. But yeah, overall, this is what you're looking at. Again, when it's not nighttime and you see all of this just kind of sitting there, it feels meh. It feels meh in my personal opinion, so that's why I'll only turn it on for certain instances. But yeah, there you have it, everybody. Allure of the Seas. We'll take a little bit more look as we get ready to go into Miami tomorrow morning, bright and early, to kick everybody off. Do it again tomorrow for turnaround day. But that's going to do it for this one here with the Allure of the Seas. If you did enjoy what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day, and believe me, there is plenty more ship sim coming your way here with Virtual Sailor Next Generation. Also, I know that there's a lot of comments that come in about Virtual Sailor. People are asking questions of how to do things. Keep them coming. I will keep on answering them as much as I possibly can. There's that tutorial series that you can always look up. If you literally type in, I do believe, let me actually make sure I'm not lying here, Virtual Sailor, I know how to spell sailor, tutorial. Yeah, we're the first one to... Where's my third one? 3. We are the 3, but there's more to it. So we are out there. So if you just type it in, you try to find my page. You know, we are the top result, which is cool. So thank you guys for that. So you can always look them up if you got any questions, or just shoot me something in the comments. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.